greatest, most things to see, isn't it? So yes, folks, come on down. This is the world famous Universal.
Fallon.
Oh, hello there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Please secure your personal belongings and hold on. Finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you are on board. That's it for the safety rules. All right, light on outside called a wig-wag light. On the tram they talk, only the guides have to be quiet. But it's pretty quiet on the lot today, so I don't think we'll have to worry about any wig-wags. But we're getting to that front lot, as I mentioned, via Universal's movie timeline. Check out the posters on both sides. They represent a few of the thousands of movies we've entertained you with down through the years. Now, as we turn, look to your right. Fire Station 51, a real fire station. We salute the firefighters and the first responders. We so appreciate what they all do on a daily basis. Now that fire station's named after the fire station you would have seen it there very clear back in the 1970s. The first soundstage coming up on the left, Soundstage 12, the birthplace of the Universal Monsters. Okay, a little more recently, Stage 12 where Taylor Swift filmed a music video to her song, Me. And on your screen, some of the movies which have also used Stage 12. And it streams on HBO Max. They're coming back later this month to start filming. They're coming up on the right. So we're going to be next to, on the right, stages 16, 17, 18, and 19. Recently, stages
right
16,
here,
18, and 19, used for a new Peacock streaming series, The 5-Star Weekend, starring Jennifer Garner, Timothy Olyphant, and Regina Hall. Now, before the 5-star scene in our Oscar
You just get wet
here,
too somehow.
Oppenheimer. Look to your left. See this open area? When the 5-Star Weekend filmed in 1819, that was the base camp area for that show. Keep your base camp all buildings. We call production bungalows. Come up with ideas for a script. That would be in the pre-production phase. Some of the production companies you would find in the bungalows on the left. So this show shoots indoor scenes inside 2526 on the front lot, and they just cross over to the right. Now Brownstone Street, as we turn off, takes us to New York Street. It's a very long street. As we turn, look to the left. That's the East End back there. After the turn, we're headed to the west.
This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just here.
Easily be a parliamentary structure for a scene in a movie or a TV show. A lot of great directors have worked in our Metro sets, including the one and only Steven Spielberg. who did get his start right here at Universal. But do you know who else got started here? The monsters.
Thou shalt rise again.
The aided mural over here on the right is on the side of the building, honoring Dracula, the Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein monster, creature from the Black Lagoon, and the Wolfman. Tristan Eaton used 54 different colors and over 800 cans of spray paint to create that magnificent monster mural. Now to your left, stage 34, which we have been using as a mill to build sets. Behind 34, soundstage with great coaches, Michael Bublé, Niall Horan, Matt Sharp, and one of our biggest hits ever, Steven Spielberg's Jaws, which happens to be celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. It opened in theaters on June 20th, 1975. So remember to please stay seated. Amity Island. This afternoon at Amity Island. There's a nice breeze blowing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shark. Did you catch that? They just told the diver to get out of the water. There he is. There he is. Officer George, get out of the water. Shark going under. Look out. Look out. Too late. Poor Officer George. Okay, we're gonna clear the area. We're gonna stay on the upper dock. It is much safer for us. Look at that lower dock. Looks to be smoking a little. Oh, the other lower dock's moving out a lot. Looks like the gas hose could be loose. There could be a fire. Oh boy.
You can feel the heat. Look at the sparks.
It did win Academy Awards for Best Sound, Best Film Editing by Verna Fields, and Best Music Score by John Williams. See it on the big screen. Well, it's time to say farewell to Amity Island. Remember, we travel fast. We're now headed to Old Mexico, the most quiet location of them all on the backlot. This section of Old Mexico we're pulling into is where Lady Gaga filmed the music video to her song, Judas. Why don't we just stop for a few moments and enjoy the nice, quiet location of Old Mexico. You hear that thunder? I see lightning flashing also. We have a big storm rolling in. You know, as I watch the lightning, it seems like the storm's getting closer, and there's the rain. That means the storm is now sitting right on top of us. As I watch the rain come down, look at me, as if the rain is getting much, much heavier. Not a good sign, folks. Oh, that was a very big thunder boomer. See, now I hear kind of a rumbling sound, very dim. Anyone else hear it? It sounds like it's getting closer. What is that sound? Power, flash flood. Left side, flash flood. Take cover. Look out! Well, the flood is the result of thousands of gallons of recycled water being released from tanks way up on top of the hill. Water makes its way down in the Winter Olympics, taking place in Milan, February 2026, all televised on the NBC and Peacock networks. Welcome to the heart of 6 Points. The majority of the buildings are facades. A couple of the structures, the saloon and the opera house, are practical sets, built so you film indoors, outdoors. Now, right where our tram is, Steven Spielberg shot scenes for his classic Warner Brothers film, The Color Purple, starring Whoopi Goldberg. There have been music videos shot here too, starring Julie Adams. Creature from the Black Lagoon. A lady named Millicent Patrick created a look for the creature, which you see up on the screen. The creature is part of our legacy of great horror films and monster movies. This legacy began many years ago during the silent days of movie making. But as we turn, look to your left next to Little Europe. Modern day house, practical set. Built so you film indoors, outdoors, fully dressed, ready for filming. So for production filming to begin, you would hear yelled out by either the director, assistant, director, sometimes can do it, one word. Action! And then your filming begins. Once again, everybody, hold on.
Terrified tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created.
Now, a majority of these homes have an infrastructure, so you can also film inside. That would be a practical video shot on Colonial Street, by the way. Well, as we leave Colonial Street, we're going to see our location change right in front of our eyes. Colonial Street is an average suburban neighborhood. Well, we are now going up Wilderness Road, also known as Steven Spielberg Drive. We do have a very long relationship, 64. Well, there's a lot going on up here. Also, we have tonight the opening of our annual Halloween Horror Nights event, continuing for selected nights through November 2nd. This is where the Terror Tram comes up, and you visit the Blumhouse. So the area is going to look a little different if you've been here before. Around the corner, well, you'll see our scale replica of LA's iconic landmark, the Hollywood sign. Classic film from Hollywood shot here at Universal. In this area, the film Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Over on the right, two of the most iconic sets ever created, the Bates Motel, and above it, Norman's house. Well, the movie Psycho stars Anthony Perkins as Norman Bates and Jenna Lee as Marion Crane. It opened in 1960. This is the 65th anniversary of when the movie opened in theaters, and it caused a sensation. Okay, we're going to take you by the house film by Bernard Herrmann. section of the orchestra to create this memorable film score. And around the corner, well, another area used for Halloween Horror Nights, but you see one of the most spectacular sets ever created, the airplane crash site set from Steven Spielberg's blockbuster Paramount film, War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning.
The airplane crash site is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around forget to sit down and talk about war.
Around Victorville, California. When Steven Spielberg filmed the movie, he did go on location, New York, New Jersey, Virginia, but he did come to Southern California and use some of the studios here, including Universal, to make the movie. If you need assistance and remain seated at all times,
A team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the Winking Well and have your picture taken just based on it. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show.
You can see the picture of it.
Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of old rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot. Welcome to the world of no.
That's our cue to get out. So far, we've taken you all over Universal, showing you wonderful filming locations. I want to point out one more great location. This area up here is called Falls Lake. Look up ahead on the right. There's a big backdrop, one of the largest. Takes 3 days to fill the lake in, and the lake holds 2.7 million gallons of water. Harry Styles filmed the music video to an annual pass. Make sure you've downloaded the Universal Studios Hollywood app so you can confirm park hours, day